Sports, Arts and Culture, Nathi Mthethwa will officially hand over the refurbished house of Sanusi and sculptor Credo Mutwa. Minister Mthethwa made a commitment in 2017 to renovate the home of the Sanusi. The 98-year-old Mutwa is famed for his predictions of historic events in the country, such as the 1976 Youth Uprising. He is also respected for his role in advocating the use of traditional medicines and discovering the origins of mankind. Our reporter, Neria Hlakotsa, is in the village where the handover is going to be taking place. And let's cross over to her now to find out what's going to happen. And I believe she also has a guest with her. Neria, good morning to you.
Good morning, Leanne. Of course, this is the day where Sanusi, Credo Mutwa, will be honored. As you have rightly said it there, Credo Mutwa is respected for predicting a lot of historic events that happened in the country, but not only in the country, even internationally. If you remember the Twin Towers in America, the 9/11 event, those are some of the events that Credo Mutwa also predicted. And of course, today we will be remembering him, we will be honoring him rather for his legacy that he has left. When people describe Credo Mutwa, he's described as a poet, he's described as an author, he's described as a sculptor. As you can see behind me already, these are some of the sculptures that he has done in history. And of course, these sculptures where some of his visions were based on some of the things that he would dream, because as you know, he is a Sanusi, which is the highest level of a traditional healer in the world of traditional healing. So today we are here in Kuruman in Magojaneng in the Northern Cape, where Ntate Credo Mutwa is now living with his wife Virginia. But in history we do remember he first lived in Soweto, where he also even had a Credo Mutwa village where it's still in existence. And if you go there, you will see some of his sculptures that are still there. We know he also moved to Lutlamoreng in Mahikeng, where he was evicted, and that's how he finds himself now here in Kuruman. But we are joined by his daughter, Nathi Mthethwa, just to speak to her about how they're feeling as a family that Credo Mutwa is being honored today. Nathi, thank you so much for joining us. This is long overdue, you were saying. As the family today, how are you feeling that we are recognizing that Credo Mutwa?
Thank you, Neria. I think this is very important. For me, it's not about the opening of the house. For me, it's the honoring of Baba. This is long overdue. Our South African government was supposed to honor him long time ago, so that we don't even struggle to look for Credo Mutwa. Where does he fit in? Credo Mutwa fits in with the international icon. He's one of the international icon, and I'm proud to say that. And for us to be honoring him today, another thing for me, it's not about honoring him as well. It's about talking about Baba Msamo, the Msamo that was banned in 1976 in Soweto. That is very important. If we say we want to complete the legacy of Credo Mutwa, we mustn't forget that house in Soweto that was banned in 1976. We cannot come here and be happy, but forgetting that house that was banned. That house still needs to be fixed, and Baba Msamo still needs to be fixed.
There you have it there, Leanne. Just the family speaking about how they feel that it's long overdue, and they are happy, of course, that it's happening. Like Nosipo was saying, that Credo's history hasn't been an easy one. He had to flee most of his life, and now finally people are recognizing who he is and how important of a treasure he is in the country. Let me cross back to you in studio for now.
It's so incredible. What wonderful, wonderful stories are coming from the village. And I just think just to give him the honor that he so deserves is long awaited and amazing. I mean, 98 years old, Credo is. He's a national treasure, and he really should be celebrated. So we'll hear a little bit more about him as the day progresses.